All right, we back with another video. We got we got kids temper tantrums after having Christmas presents. Like they get Christmas presents and apparently they don't like them and they throw a fit. Let's get to it.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 Christmas present temper tantrums caught on video. If you enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like down below, and let's see if we can smash 5,000 likes on this video. Now, the weirdest thing about this tantrum is that it goes from 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, we get absolutely no warning that this is about to happen. Like, I'm guessing it's not Christmas Day yet, but all of the presents are wrapped and ready under the tree, and obviously this kid just can't resist. He starts touching all of the presents and even opening a few of them, and that's when the mom puts her foot down and tells him to stop. As soon as she does that, he completely turns and he goes from fairly chilled out to completely out of control. He's grabbing presents and throwing them as hard as he can into the ground. And he even tries to destroy his mom's Ugg boots. His big sister behind the camera is finding it absolutely hilarious, but it doesn't look like the mom is. And with the noise he's making, I can't blame her. I mean, seriously, the screaming is insane. It's so high-pitched that it's painful even though you can barely hear it. I just hope he managed to calm down before Christmas Day.
Didn't mommy tell you if I wrapped a few presents and put them under the tree that you couldn't touch them? What are you doing?
I saw those cars too.
You are not supposed to be touching those presents. If you don't stop it right now, I'm putting them all in my car.
You don't do it on the
door. Yes,
Wait, what? Did he just say you don't tell me what to do to his mom? What the heck?
Mom!
He just threw himself on the floor like what?
Mom!
I really body slammed his ass.
They gonna just throw a little ad right in the middle of the video.
As president.
He gets up and slams her Uggs down.
And at number 4, we've got the end.
Wow.
For most families, watching the kids go downstairs on Christmas morning is the happiest part of the year. But I'm guessing that's not true in this case. I mean, all that these parents did was play a harmless little prank on their son by making him think he was on the naughty list by leaving some coal in his stocking. With that said, they didn't get a chance to explain that it was a joke because he'd already decided how he was going to react. Like, first he launched the coal across the room, and then he started pulling the head off of his cute Santa toy, but it turns out that was just him warming up. After that, he straight up glares at his parents and grabs hold of the Christmas tree, and you can probably guess what happens next. That's right, he pulls the tree down on top of the presents, smashing everything and probably crushing whatever gifts they were all about to get. It's so funny, but the reaction of the mom is kind of heartbreaking because she's just looking around at a ruined Christmas and quietly telling him it was supposed to be a joke.
What happened to this year?
Well, don't break.
Funny?
Don't break
Okay,
stuff.
calm down. Calm
Hey.
down.
You know what? No.
What'd you do?
Even he's a little shocked. He's like, all right. Ass
That was a
him.
joke.
Number 3. Most of the time we think of tantrums as something
The dude explaining it made it seem like he was gonna be even more angry.
but it turns out that's not always how it goes. In fact, some people just never grow out of it, and the older they get, the more ridiculous their tantrums look. Like, this kid obviously is old enough to know how to be polite, but that doesn't stop him from completely flipping out on his parents when he gets his gift. The thing is, his mom and dad have bought him a Thunderbolt display, which is a super expensive Apple product that cost over $1,000 when it first came out. That's a huge gift, so you'd think he'd be crazy grateful, but instead...
Wait, he actually got. I thought they pranked him and didn't get. I thought they gave him the box and then didn't put the actual gift inside. They actually got him the gift and he's complaining about.
decides to sulk. I mean, he literally tells his parents that it's a terrible gift and then storms out of the room without even saying thank you. He even manages to make himself sound like the victim, even though it's obvious that it's his attitude that's wrong, not the parents. Honestly, if that were the family, I'd sell the present and spend it on the mom and dad, but I'd love to know what you guys think about his reaction, so let me know in the comments.
He just got $1,000. What was it? $1,000.
Craig, what do you think?
What did he get?
Are you guys serious? A Thunderbolt display? That's crap. No, seriously, you guys, you're gonna give me a Thunderbolt display. That's the worst gift ever. It's stupid. No.
How do you even raise that? Like, how do you raise one of those, man?
How did he get to the point to think that like that's a bad gift? Like, how do you get him to think?
Honey to save you hundreds of dollars this year and thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Here's how Honey works. This is $3,000 worth of...
He must got so much stuff.
Number 2. Now, to be fair to this kid, this present is a joke, and the dad picked it on purpose to see if he could make her throw a tantrum. With that said, even though her whole family expected her to kick off at the gift, that doesn't mean it's not shocking to see her completely cuss out her dad. Basically, they got her a sports jersey for the complete wrong team, and she's not afraid to let everyone know that she's not pleased with it. Like, as soon as she gets a look at it, she launches it at her dad, then bursts into tears and storms over to her mom. Obviously, the mom is in on the joke, so she asks her to tell dad what she thinks, and the daughter doesn't hold back. She turns around and screams that it sucks back into the camera and then carries on crying like the world has ended. Sure, it's a pretty mean trick, but I'm guessing she got her real presents a few minutes later, so this prank was probably forgiven and forgotten by the end of the day.
No, open it. Go ahead. Hopefully they got it right. They screwed it
I
up.
gotta have the laughing in the background.
It was supposed to be Hester.
And for honorable mentions, sometimes you don't need screaming or crying to throw a tantrum. In fact, this kid didn't make any noise at all. The old home video quality makes it kind of hard to see what's going on, but it's obviously a family all together on Christmas Day. Taking it in turns to open presents, and it sounds like a perfect chilled out morning, right? Well, it is until the toddlers turn to open a gift for themselves, and I mean they're opening it with their back turned to everyone, but it's clear from the start that they're not happy because they're just staring at their present without saying a word. Then after staring at it for what seems to be like a really long time, probably an eternity, they do something that comes completely out of nowhere and smack their dad right in the face with it. Like I said, the quality is kind of fuzzy, but you can see whatever they've got has some pretty serious sharp corners. One of those corners catches the dad straight in the eye and he ends up curled in a ball on the carpet. Merry Christmas, I guess.
I guess I'm going to snack taste.
So who's getting the present there, Mom? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I thought he was gonna walk up and smack it.
Boom! God dang, what did he get?
Like a game or something. He tossed over 2 hands.
Bro.
Number 1.
He whacked his
Most tantrums happen because a kid doesn't like one of their gifts, but I'll be honest, that doesn't seem to be the problem here. In fact, this little girl doesn't seem to care what she gets for Christmas, as long as she gets more than she's getting now. That's right, this adorable 3-year-old toddler has already unwrapped all her presents, but she's decided that she's not ready to stop quite yet. So what does she do? Well, she does the obvious thing under the circumstances and rolls around in the empty wrapping paper, screaming that she wants more presents. The parents don't know whether to find it hilarious or tell her off, and I'm kind of in the same boat. She doesn't seem to realize that she's acting spoiled at all, and she just wants more gifts to open, and she's not going to stop crying until she gets them. In fact, by the end, she's even throwing wrapping paper at the camera, which isn't likely going to get her anymore, but it will make the video even more embarrassing when she's forced to watch it back as a teenager.
I want more presents.
That's it, sweetheart.
I want more presents. More presents. I want more presents.
Hey, Dolly!
I want more presents. I want more presents.
I hope Santa isn't listening to this. He might come back.
I want more
I'm gonna call Santa back here.
I'd have been like, listen, Dad buys all the gifts around here.
So you be nice to me.
You be grateful.
Come on now.
And there's our video on the top 5 Christmas present temper tantrum.
Man, them kids are just being grateful, bruh. Them parents need to let them know. The parents must be spoiling them.
Of course, bro. I haven't seen one black parent in there.
Look, there's no way that one dude got mad about $1,000. What was that? What did he get? I don't know if it was a laptop or if it was like, you know what it was? And I get a call in the middle of the... I don't know if he got a laptop or if like...
Who?
The one dude, this dude.
Yeah, he got a laptop.
Well, it was a laptop or it was a mod?
Oh.
Most of the time we think of
he got a laptop. No, not a laptop. He got a desktop.
A desktop.
Number 3.
How do you complain about it?
Most of the time we think of tantrums as something little kids do, but it turns out that's not always how it...
I don't even know what to say. What you gotta say about it? Just know my kids not doing none of that.
Yeah, my kid's not even gonna believe in Santa, bro.
It's not even the Santa. They not gonna have no tantrums either. They not gonna have none of that. Man, like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Put the notifications on. Go to the main channel, Foolish ENT. Subscribe over there. Comment, like, share it, and put the notifications over there. You know, stay tuned for the next video. We out.